victory royale. About to get down. Get down! Just blew up Tomato Town. What run is this? 12? I should throw this in the Discord. Number 1 victory royale. About to get down. Get down! Get down! Just blew up Tomato Town. Oh, I should turn this down. Turn down! For what? Okay, Discord, you being funky? Discord just wants to fill up every screen? Hello? Discord? Could you do this on another screen, potentially? Okay. Okay. Let's see. This. Oh, I don't want to open a new tab. This is looking to arguably be the toughest fight of our E4 round 2. The danger mainly comes in the form of that damn Raikou. Is that spelling Raikou right? I don't know if that's spelling Raikou. Yeah. But it's not a safe way. Jolteon gets crit during the 1v1. The run is basically cooked. But even if they're able to get the para, we're hoping for things can still go wrong with the Gligar. 1v1. Actually, I feel like this goes better, like team here, and then this here. Slash the Waba backup plan. We get through this fight, though. Spirits are super high for actually winning on this run. Cool. All right. Did I actually hit the goal? Let me confirm that we're actually live. Oh, I didn't ping the Discord too. I wonder if Discord's down. Or is my Discord app just being funky? It would make sense if Discord was down. Let's try opening Discord in a web browser. Nope, that just opens up Twitch again. It's trying to open the Discord app. Yeah, let me check on my phone. Is Discord down there as well? Number 1 victory royale. Or is it just being funky? I'll just ping on my phone then. Last day of prep. Just let me post it. Cool. What up, Scaly? How you doing, dog? How was your little hang yesterday? Okay. So what I'm trying to do is just like make a clean version of this. So let's walk through. I want it to look nicer. I want it to be nicer. So Starmie. Let's see. So I'm gonna put this. I guess I'll have the calc over here, and then I'll have what you guys, because the most things I'm going to be putting effort into are going to be over here. Starmie, Jolteon outspeeds and is able to Oko Starmie, which baits in Missy. Okay. Missy. I think I'm gonna have gaps, spaces in between those. Are you saying that, like, I haven't still asking, like, have I just not run the fights yet? Yeah. Oh, well, I ran the fights, like, walked them through in the calculator yesterday. We're going to do the actual Elite Four Round 2 on Saturday. This is just me walking through it one more time in the calc and then also cleaning up my notes. So it's better so I can just look at it. What up, Overtown? Are you at Brawly's gym yet? Did you run Brawly? Where are you sitting at? Jolteon is going to click. And Skelly, if you didn't see, Overtown is playing Emerald Kaizo now, which is super fun. You won. You beat Brawly. Let's go. Deathless. We Deathless past Brawly. Going bite against Missy. Let's go, dude. You gotta run. I forget, Overtell, have you, like, beaten any Nuzlocke games? Or you just have you've played a lot of Run and Bun, you've played a lot of other games. Seems like good. Also, I would imagine a whole lot less stressful to stream if you're tempted to get back into streaming. Gonna click bite. The damage range is 34% to 40%. Oh yeah, Chad. Yeah, you playing the real game. Wins under your belt. Yeah, but I mean, you still played a lot of them, so you got experience. I feel like because you've probably played, I mean, I know you've played Run and Bun. You've played something way more complicated than Emerald Kaizo. That going from that to that, you probably feel really good in playing that. Which sets up three different scenarios. Yeah. I do really want to play Run and Bun, but the plan in my head is, because I've got this big exam I want to study for that I ideally want to pass by like early February, is that I'm probably going to, like, again, if I win this run, and we'll know, I mean, potentially once we're past Will, I want to probably play like a single player game. I have like a puzzle game in mind that I want to play, and then maybe play like a more casual Pokemon game, or play something like Slay the Spire for a little bit, and then once I'm done like using my brain power for that exam, then jumping into Run and Bun. Based on what happens here. Is it 3 scenarios? Actually, it might be more than 3 scenarios. A CCNA, it's a networking certification. I just want to get it because it's a more difficult IT certification. I got like an Amazon Web one at the end of last year, and I have a bunch of other ones, but I'm trying to like get into a new job, like not doing direct IT support, and that'll help a ton for getting a new job. So, but it's like kind of a pain in the ass to study for. Like, I've been working on a course since like late November on it, and I'm like maybe 2/3 of the way through. But then once I'm done the course, I gotta like study, take practice exams, shit like that. Bite flinch, which is 30% chance. Bite flinch, 30% chance. Actually, bite flinch is scenario. Bite flinch. Oh, is this one space too far? Hypnosis. Hit. Hypnosis. Miss. Took classes in it in college for the CCNA specifically, or like networking. What is the odds that hypnosis misses? Oh, also 30%. IT infotech. Oh yeah. That's why, like, I know this is one of those where in the back of my mind, like, I have been thinking about taking this exam for a very long time since I knew there were certifications and I was getting more into the IT field. But I just pushed it off because it sucks. It's so nitty gritty in a way that I don't enjoy. So what's probability of OR? No, I don't want to learn probability of OR or calculator. I don't want to learn. Yeah. Well, Brawly is like steering central, right? Brawly, there's so much luck involved. Probability of POB 42%. But I'm a dropout. Okay. College was a waste of money for me. Yeah, honestly, dude, I feel that way. I was lucky enough that I went to school on a full scholarship and got a business degree that I don't use. I think college was great for me for growing as a person, but I didn't learn shit that I use in my day-to-day. Like, getting a business degree was a waste of my fucking time. Chance if move is chosen. Okay. And then what's the chance? Is hypnosis? Hypnosis is first slot. I think this is. I'm going to order these in most likely to least likely. And then. Most likely because of AI. Yeah. This outcome and the one that follows it are effectively the same line. But this one has the added fear that when Jolteon comes back in later, against Raikou, that they can get parried by T-Bolt. Cool. My school wanted me to go into business because I had every credit for business in high school, but I turned that down fast. Yeah. It like seems like a good thing. Like, and in my mind too, like marketing, I was like, oh, all the like psychology of it, like the interesting thing of like how ads are targeted to people, I thought was interesting. And I went to school for it and it was like, oh no, it feels like manipulative and gross. Like, I remember there was a project we had to like, I don't think it was a specifically marketing project. I think we were at like a shelter, like where homeless people are, and we had to like interview them, and like I think we were like interviewing them and like playing board games. It just like felt so gross to me. Like, and I went the one time and then we had to go back, and I was like to my teacher, like, I'm just not going to do this. Like, as long as this, because it was a group project too, I was like, if I cannot do this and it won't affect my group members, I'm just not going to do this because this feels fucking weird. And it was like, I mean, I was probably already checked out of the business aspect of it, but I think that might have been the inciting incident where I was like, wow, this all fucking sucks. Like, I feel gross about doing this. I don't want to be a business person. You know? yeah, will hook people. Yeah, it just like doesn't feel great. It feels I guess I do maybe use some of that in like the video content creation stuff, but like I like more about this that people like kind of choose to opt in. I guess with short form content it does kind of suck that short form content kind of like hijacks your brain a little bit, but whatever. Bite, flinch, hypnosis, miss. This is by far the best case scenario. We're also clicking bite here, both for the possibility. It's not the same. Yeah, it's not the same. Yeah, even though it is marketing to people. Like, yeah. We're also clicking bite here, both for the possibility of a flinch and to not trigger the AI that would cause Missy to pain split on the next turn, which would next split on the next turn. Yeah, big agree that, I mean, it's obviously gotten better that you can't have like cigarette ads anymore, or like even like cigarettes is the thing that comes to my mind, where it's like there's big signs in them in stores being like, this will give you cancer. But I think especially towards like younger people too. Or yeah, ads for pharmaceuticals is crazy too. Like it should just be, oh, there's something about it. I mean, I'm not immune to propaganda or advertising. There's something about like, it's either like Advil or Tylenol, even though it's literally the exact same thing, does so well and sells better just because of marketing and brand loyalty, which is crazy. Even though it's literally the exact same chemicals. It's by far the best case scenario because it preserves the lum, berry, and Jolteon's health for later. Getting no, I don't want to say it's a guaranteed win if we get past Will. But Will is the sketchiest part, largely for this. So I can talk you through it. So, and thankfully Tamori made me feel a whole lot better about this being sketchy, is that this Raikou is really fucking difficult to kill. Like, if we had a slightly better Gligar, what's our Gligar? If Gligar was 15 attack, I think with Soft Sand, yeah, it would always pick up this range, but we don't have that. I forget what our guy actually is. Let me put this one back in. Yeah, but if Gligar could hit that range consistently, but yeah, propaganda is bad. So what we're going to have to do is T-Wave and come in. If I think we have to come in on a move and then crit, and then not get crit on either of those, which is hella sketchy, or we could get powered. Then we ideally want to come out on a T-Bolt, which this is... Like, there's a world where it's... Like, if it's Hidden Power Water coming out, we're sort of fucked. But if we can get Jolteon in, get a T-Wave, then we're in a good shot. There's a lot of ways to get out of it. There's a lot of things that could go right. But there's also a lot of things that could go wrong. All the Jigglypuff dance. Oh, there's also new emotes. I think this one is my favorite. This one is probably going to stay past... This one will stay past the Elite Four run because it's just so funny. It's a good yap emoji. And there's the Aerodactyl one I probably like the least. But it's just Aerodactyl shows up and he's just like, hey, it's me. What was the only other one? The Gligar praying one is just a little tiny. It's hard to tell. But yeah. I think the Gligar yapping, I mean the Aerodactyl yapping one is my favorite. Yeah. Okay, where were we? Yeah. Music, let's end Power Time. by far the worst situation because every bit of HP on Jolteon counts for the 1v1 against Raikou at the end of this fight. Yeah. I'm just doing this one to have something to do today and also to go through and like recheck my lines. I'd rather overplan. I'd rather overprep than underprep, you know what I'm saying? Regardless of what happens in the tree above, swap to Gligar. Yeah, my Emerald Kaizo, the difference between my Elite Four first try in Emerald Kaizo and my second one is really funny because the first one is super detailed and I still fucked up the line. It's really, really funny that I put so much time and then I still fucked up the line. Yeah. Swap in Starmie somehow. Swap into Gligar. Let me bring that up. So, Jolteon kills Starmie. Let's review. Jolteon clicks Thunderbolt, kills Starmie, then swaps. Then this guy comes in. We click Bite. We pray for the flinch or the Hypnosis miss. And then on Hidden Power Fire, we go into, or whatever move it is, we go into Gligar. It should, in most likely, this is going to click Hypnosis. Right? We'd likely expect Hypnosis. Hypnosis. How would I write that? Turn 2 and turn 3, but Gligar can is fine taking HP fire, but again needs as much health as possible for Raikou. Yeah, this is honestly because this 1v1 here is the part that matters the most because it all is playing into the Raikou because I need both of these guys at the very end. I think the rest of this is going to be less detailed, or at least the rest of this fight. Let me put this under here. Empower Fire does. We're gonna 25% to Gligar. I want to notate this. Maybe I'll do that. I want to find a way to highlight damaging. I mean, I could just bold it to just make sure we're keeping track of. This would do. Just so, like, when we're going through that, I'm not missing, like, a bit of damage. And I'm just doing, like, max rolls to make it easier. Gligar then outspeeds and KOs with Earthquake. Gligar baits in Arctic Kuno next. Arctic Kuno next. Cool. All right, so we can get rid of this. I think this. I mean, I'm just gonna rewrite it. You say you're 5 cooked. What's most sketchy about your line? Also, what's your team that? Let me look at your little promo. What's the team you're bringing? Okay? My Discord's still not loading. Let me close and reopen. Discord, do you wanna do anything? You wanna hang out? You wanna? There we go. Oh, it's in self promo. Umbreon, Electabuzz, Articuno. Similar. Wait, am I? Oh, Starmie's way back there. It's funny with the designing it. I almost did the exact same thing where I was like trying to hide Starmie in the back. My lead speed ties and dies to crit. Oof. Oof. Do you need your Buzz for anything else in the fight? I guess Buzz maybe if they like win the speed tie probably can like punch this dude. Speed tie is fucking terrifying. Honestly, I feel like you'd of course rather win the speed tie, but not knowing and having your entire prep. Also Zapdos, also Caesar Muck. So this is your sketchiest fight. What are you doing for Raikou? Is Umbreon good against Raikou? Umbreon Toxic it? Damn. If only I had Umbreon. Actually, no. I like that Jolteon leads and Oko's 1, 2. That's Starmie. That's Wobbuffet. But they could hypothetically do this. But they bait Earthquake Ancient Power. Yeah, so we want to do that. Oh, they lead less than previously thought. But I mean, leading and Okoing 2 in the gym is pretty cool. Yeah, exactly. I don't think Emerald Kaizo... Actually, no, I think Emerald Kaizo Elite Fours are so much safer. Just in general. It feels like there's a lot of just things you can mitigate with the classic stall team. I guess not having stall fucking sucks. Yeah, Emerald Kaizo, you can just bring Sceptile Spike strats and be safe for most of it. Anyways, Gligar is baiting. How am I dealing with the Caesar? Rest Talk Skarmory. Rest Talk Skarmory with Drill Peck. With just Drill Peck. I think I'm getting rid of Toxic, yeah. It's a little funky, of course. I think, like, crit. Yeah. But I can't wait for the Mud Slap tech, though. The Skarmory Mud Slap tech in Fight 3 is crazy. Or, yeah. There have been Dusclops. Yeah, there's so much stuff you can do in Emerald Kaizo. It's really, really cool. Are we doing this? Oh, were you here for was it Sal who told me about this yesterday? Yeah, exactly. -6. Yeah, exactly. It's not going to miss. Yeah. Or you tell me about it. Someone was telling me about it. Yeah. Especially with people with, yeah. Wolfie did it, Clopsis. Well, Wolfie's a monster. Yeah. See, I think I'm using Toxic on Skarmory. Skarmory's gonna get Toxic. Gonna have Toxic Mud Slap for this. Yeah. And then we're using Gligar. Yeah, even though we don't really want to use Gligar here. Yeah, I guess this is the other super sketchy part of our line. Is that, like, in a perfect world, we'd love to go Starmie, and then this baits this in, clicking Mega Horde. We'd love to go Drill Peck on this, and then do a line that way. But we're going to end up going into Gligar on this, clicking Wing Attack, and then that baits in this guy who... If we get... I mean, it's basically from taking that bit of damage, it's going to be a 50-50 between Ice Beam, Hydro Pump. Go Skarm into Gligar. Can we? Oh, yeah, I guess we could. Well, I forget if Gligar does anything on the rest of this fight. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that might actually be better. Yeah, we're using it for Machamp as well. That's probably a better line. Yeah. So swap into Skarm and then Gligar. Yeah, that's so much. Yeah, because we changed it up. That's actually a better line to save that little extra bit of health. Because, I mean, Skarmory's not coming in before it comes into this guy. So he's totally chill to do that. Yeah. And it saves this health here. Skarmory's health doesn't matter because it's going to be healing up forever and ever. Amen. Yeah. But still, the sketchiest part of this line is after Heracross dies to Gligar, baits in this guy. It's a 50-50 between Hydro Pump, Ice Beam. If it's Hydro Pump hit, and then it has to be Hydro Pump hit, decent roll crit, which is 3%, about 3% to happen. Or if it's Ice Beam freeze, which neither of these are run ending. Hydro Pump crit killing Jolteon is run ending. But if it's Ice Beam freeze, we do have the possibility of going to Starmie to do this. Starmie's a speed tie if it gets Omni Boost. Yeah. So it's like not the end of the world, but it still would fucking suck. Steelix is also, because we're able to go Lepa Berry on Skarmory, is just we hit it with Mud Slap 4,000 times. And we baited in last. I forget, we have to do a lot of fucking shenanigans to bait it in last. Oh yeah, because it gets down to the point where with Kanga in, while killing Kanga while we're waiting it to Toxic, we bring in Starmie, and Starmie basically is a 50-50 to either bring in Steelix or bring in Machamp. And this will be like -6 accuracy Kangaskhan. So if we hope they miss. I mean, also we can recover in front of it as well. Yeah, well, I guess it depends. It would matter on the turn coming in. But yeah, we bring in this guy, and then it's Starmie with these two in. If Starmie baits this guy, it's Hidden Power Ghost, and we can do this, and we can clean it up. If it's Steelix, we just ball. Actually, do we ball? No, we ball. Because of Explosion. Because this guy not being dead to Explosion. Because we would only ideally be dead to Quick Claw Chiral Crit. Fireplax Aerodactyl. Someone who would do that, you would have to be smoking crack. I bet that wouldn't even kill, too. Now I'm curious. Now you got me thinking. No, it doesn't even get close to killing. That's funny as fuck. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, that isn't the craziest thing in the world to do. Because if you're at full health and you're able to Mud Slap Act Drop it, like... Yeah. I think if, like, Skarmory, I forget what they're coming in on. I think we go through someone else. Yeah, we go through Arrow to bait Rock Slide on Starmie coming in. Yeah. If we go Arrow to have Starmie on coming in on Rock Slide, like if they got hit crit, maybe there's a world where we go into like Skarmory and stall it out that way. Like if that brings in that, there's probably a way where we go like Mud Slap and Prage. Yeah. Deathos past Bruno, it's pretty GG. Do I feel that way too? I think I feel that way too. There's obviously hiccups that can happen, but yeah, I feel like if you're able to make it to red with Aerodactyl, because I mean Aerodactyl kills 3. Waba kills, yeah, like if you get here with 6, it's locked. Where were we? We were at Pokemon 3 of Fight 1. Gligar baits in Articuno. Gligar is baiting Ice Beam from Articuno. Yeah, red with 6 mons is riskless, yeah. So Gligar is baiting Ice Beam from Articuno. We swap into Starmie. Swap into Starmie and take 29% from to Starmie from Ice Beam. We hold a Lumberry to avoid getting frozen here. Yeah. Monk status. What up, Munch? Yeah, dude, I'm super nervous. I think the thing that's so, again, I've said this before and I'll say it again. The thing that makes me so nervous about it is that the very first fight is the most difficult. For me, at least. Or at least the very first 2 fights. It sucks that you won't even get to see if your plan would have worked or how you would have played the back 3. It's like... And especially making a big hoopla for it for a stream, it's like you make a big hoopla and then you start up and then within like 4 turns, you're like, fuck, I'm going to wipe. It's just like, goddamn, shit sucks. GG, go next. But hopefully that won't happen. And then Starmie baits Sky Attack or HP Grass. From Articuno. Swap into... Seriously? That's a crazy jump, a crazy run to go on. Our run and button Elite Four is pretty like consistent over time. From my understanding, like if you have decent Pokemon and a good cooked up plan, you can just win. I imagine there's still probably risky stuff, but and that is like knowing basically nothing about run and button from what I've heard like in the whispers. So up into Arrow. Swap into Arrow and take Sky Attack and Power Grass. What's the max roll? Would be 35%. Riskless run and button Elite Four is boring to watch. Mega Bro. Oh, does Mega Slow Bro just make it hella easy? Swap to Aerodactyl. And then Aerodactyl kills. Arrow outspeeds and KOs with Rock Slide. Scare motherfuckers in Leap Four round 2. Cool. KOs with Rock Slide. Baits in Slowbro. Shell Armor Slack Off Badge. Yeah, exactly. That sounds great. See, I don't understand the desire to be flashy in the last couple fights of the game. Like, you've spent months probably getting to that point. And then you're just going to be like, haha, funny strat. Like, fuck it. If I had Blaziken, I mean, I was forced to do a flashy strat. And I think that makes it cooler, too. Like, if you have fucked up tremendously, that you have to use Tentacruel and Cradilly in your Elite Four. That's cool. But if you have a Blaziken sitting in your box and you're like, I'm going to take Tenta and Cradilly in a super unsafe line, I guess. Like, you do you, but that's not what I'm going to do. I play to win, not to be swaggy. But if I can be swaggy while I can win, cool. Speaking of putting Hyper Beam on Aerodactyl. So Aerodactyl is going to take the Sky Attack, let in Bear Grass, outspeed and kill with Rock Slide. That would bait in Slowbro. Slowbro is... Yeah, Aerobait's basically random move. Swap into Starmie. Swap into Starmie. Basically random move. Swap into Starmie. And what does Starmie take? Max here is 26%. Where are we? Swap into Starmie and take 26% and 26% to Starmie. This could also be Ice Beam, which is another reason we take Lum Berry on Starmie for this fight. If we do get double frozen from them, God did not want us to beat Crystal Kaizo Plus. There are swaggy riskless strats that are like, yeah, that's cool. I will do that if you want to watch Run and Bundley for, yeah. Like swaggy riskless, I'm down for. Like if there's, I love something wacky, like the doing Mud Slap or doing like Skarmory with 3 moves. Not that that's the most swaggy. I like interesting shit that is riskless or good. Or like stuff. I think there was a line that we were potentially going to use for Emerald Kaizo Elite Four that was like not using Swellow for the first fight at all, pre-poisoning it, and having it like sweep 3 at the end of the second fight. But I think for stall reasons we couldn't. But shit like that's cool. Starmie is faster than Bro and Slowbro and should be able to win this 1v1 safely with recover. If we do get Spadef dropped, we could go into, what is Waba Bait? Waba Bait's Fire Blast. So we could go into Waba. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Lucid's definitely on my, I gotta start, well, I will start making my list and discussing more firmly what I'm gonna do if I win, after I win. If Starmie gets Bidef dropped by Psychic, we can reset the drop by swapping into Waba, but this does cut it off from being able to be safely used as a third backup plan for Raikou. This fight, everything around this fight is Raikou based. Is Delcatty a run and bun champ? I guess because you can choose to do doubles in those, and that thing has fake out and incredible support moves. Does it get like wide guard as well, maybe? Does it? I assume it gets encore. I actually know it gets encore. Yeah, that thing has like crazy support moves. 5-mon run and bun is such being. Oh, so is the Delcatty actually used? Or is it like just a meme? Also, how long of a game is Run and Bun? In my mind, it takes fucking forever. Make sure to KO with 92 health or more to only bait Giga Drain from Silent Beam. Starmie eventually KOs safely and baits in Celebi. Let's do a little write-up for Jolteon in this fight. Merge cells. Maybe I'm jinxing myself by over-prepping, because over-prepping, the only other Elite Four I over-prepped, we lost. That is some suspicion-ass logic, but... Except for the project bots. What do you mean by project bots? I do like that there's no EXP management. I guess there's a different. Foresight, actually, you might have insight, or actually both of you might have insight this. So compare the length of Run and Bun to the length of Crystal Kaizo Plus and, Protect Bots. I got you. I can't read. Compare the length of Run and Bun to Crystal Kaizo Plus and Emerald Kaizo. Jolteon is the Pokemon easily at the most risk of dying in this fight, which of course is a terrible thing because they are expected to lead the fight that follows right after this one, and along with a ton of other work in this. Run and Bun is longer for sure. Crystal Kaizo, you got to send it sometimes. Run and Bun, you lock it in prep. Yeah, that was what I understood from the vibes you guys have sent my way about it. Which I guess there's like a pro and con to that, where it's like there's a line you can find, but it might take forever to lock in and figure out. Which is another reason too why I don't want to be studying for this. Ideally, don't want to be studying for this exam and learning Run and Bun at the same time. But if they make it through to see Koga, our okay, Robolo. Yeah, let me not make this. I don't need to wax poetic about every single Pokemon for this. I think we're coming in with Gligar's moveset is going to be Earthquake, Wing Attack, Screech. I don't know if we need a third move or used a third move on Gligar. That's a big question mark, question mark, question mark. Do I have any listed here? Rock Slide. Oh, yeah. Ring Attack. Screech, Earthquake. Do we even ever click Rock Slide? Oh, we would click it on red. Yeah, yeah. Well, I guess that's pretty straightforward then. Rock Slide. Screech. Arrow is Rock Slide. Well, my Zapdos answer... Oh, Zapdos answer? It's a combination of Gligar, Jolteon, and Aerodactyl. Yeah. Which I guess it's also clicking. Why? Oh, yeah, I just don't have it listed here. I don't think our movesets for any of these fights are changing on it, so we can just copy this down. This is arguably the more important thing I need to lock the fuck on. This and item selection. Tate and Liza split is insanely long. Yeah. I believe it. Gligar moveset is never changing. 70 mandatory fights? Jesus. And I'm assuming there's no pushover fights. There's no pushover fights in the game. There's no like, oh, you're getting from this gym to this gym, and it's just like basically hit a super effective move and don't say it on a super effective move. Baby games. The other Pokemon who is put most in danger in this fight is Gligar. They've got potential to beat stupid bugs. Bag to Norman is horrible. Depends on what you got. Yeah. Squirk to that Nados. Dude, Squirk is a demon, though. Dude, Squirk, like, I tuned in and he got, like, 4 blue Kaizo badges and was thinking about doing Elite Four. I think he did do Elite Four in the same day. That dude's a monster. Also, get murked against. They also have potential to get. They also have potential. They have potential to also get murked against Will if Raikou isn't kind to us with move selection, getting full parried, or deciding to crit. He beat Run and Bun and Moth. Yeah, that's crazy. Squirk is the safe and title of Run and Bun early game expert. Cool. Where were we in the actual line? This is done correctly. This is done correctly. Yeah, this is the one that gets a little into the weeds. His winning run. Oh, that he didn't win the game. That's still like beating it in a month of like streaming every day. Like, I would imagine if I was a full-time streamer, Squirk is a full-time streamer, right? I imagine if I was that, I would try to treat it like a job and stream that much. Also, I have just a grind mentality. Like, I just love grinding at shit. Also, did you guys see Ludwig hit Platinum on the very last day of League Ranked? That dude's a monster. He also played like 500 games of League this split, so he should probably be checked into a mental facility. However, Starmie Bates. I say that as I am typing out this League badge. It is badge. I would never pick up. I'm not. Maybe I'll play Ambrosia. I do have a puzzle game that I want to play. It's called Gris. I know very little about it. My partner says the game's good, and their like sister played it as well. And they got the game for like $3. Grussy, yeah, Grussy for sure. But I know it's like a puzzle game. Where is it? This thing. I know nothing about it, so I'm excited to play it. Save is untitled. The save is untitled. I think this has been this has been in here since I was a wee lad. Yeah. Yeah, there's comments on here from 2010. I've had this account for fucking ever. Cool. Still sad I don't have my perfect in Fallout 4 anymore because they added more shit. Ooh, Prince of Persia close. Starmie Bates Giga Drain. Swap into Skarm. Skarm comes in and takes... Skarmory's not clicking anything on this fight. They're just a pivot bot. Oh, dude. This is actually the smartest thing I've done. Bolding, taking damage. That's so smart. Because now I can go through my prep and see and guarantee that they're not taking any other damage here. That's so... I need to do this every time I do this in the future. Exactly. I don't have the reaction time to do fancy shit, but I will gladly prep. That's what you've got to realize as a person what your strengths and weaknesses are. I don't have fast reaction time. I'm not good at like super quick thinking. But if you give me time to prep, I'll fucking do it. If you give me time to think about it, I'll fucking do it. If you need me to grind the same thing over, if you need me to slam my head into the wall 400 times, I'll do it. If you need me to slam my head in the wall quickly and with strength one time, that's going to be a little bit tougher for me. But I'll slam my head. I'll do it. Okay, so Starmie's, we just going to be at high enough health that it baits Giga Drain here. Then we swap, Starmie baits Giga Drain. We swap into Skarmory on that. And Skarm takes 13% from Giga Drain. Cool. Then we go to Skarm baits Hidden Power Fire. Okay, you're gonna. I was about to say you're gonna red underline me here, but not there. Swap into Waba. Waba comes in, and Waba takes 18% from HP Fire. Say this was crit. I think the situation always with Waba and for most of these is like we die to double crit. Maybe not all of these. Say we get hit with, so it'd be 40%. Yeah. We'd be dead to double high roll crit. Yeah. Tentatively, it's run and bun, but there would be a bit of a break in between me doing run and bun and doing this. Is this still the Skarmory with the wrong stats? Yeah. I think I should just refresh this. Yeah. Once you beat it. Yeah. Now you're talking. No, not opening my actual Google Drive. Yeah. Where were we? Let's clean this line back up. Bow, bow, bow. No, not the probability calculator. Waba takes 8 for him Power Fire. Waba. Then what happens? Celebi clicks. And for when checking for us, we expect we do the minimum damage, and checking for them, we expect they do the maximum damage. Coliseum would be cool, but I feel like it would be just kind of brute forcing in not a fun way because there's not a lot of documentation. I think, is there a calculator? I forget if there was a calculator for it, / the calculator for it was not looking great. Giga Drain, and Waba takes 29% from Giga Drain. Waba clicks Mirror Coat and does so 250. What is 250 of 250 divided by 316? 79. 79% damage to. Here's a question. Say Celebi crits. Say Celebi does. We don't get crit by him Fire. We get the perfect world. Celebi crits. We kill it back with Giga Drain. That's not good for us. Is Crunch the worst move we want to see? Nah. I mean, it's still probably the same thing where we go into Jolteon. Like, I don't think that changes the line. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think that changes the line at all. Here's a thing I can just do for wishful thinking. Nah, I wouldn't even get close. I'm pretty sure we need fly for this. What's crit does 79% of the Celebi. Skarmory ends turn with 21%. Then lefty's up to 27. Swap to Skarm on Giga Drain. Skarm comes in and takes... How much? I can put this over here. Skarm comes in on Giga Drain and takes another 13%. Takes lefties but no righties from Giga Drain. I'm assuming one of these, if this Giga Drain crits were still good, because it's going to heal, would heal like 5% more. Yeah, and I think we're still good with fly after that. Oddish, no evenish. No righties. No righties allowed. Big fat righty. Cool. So then, actually, I could like indent these, right? Just so they stand out. Yeah. %. From Giga Drain. 6% from lefties. Add to personal dictionary. Does someone not already have the unknown question mark emote? I would do that. Yeah, there's a couple of emotes, especially the static ones, I'm down to retire. Selby ends turn with... I do like uppies. Oh, Moonman, did you see the new emotes? I think this one's my favorite. For yapping. Yap, 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 yap. That one's eh. I couldn't find a good Aerodactyl thing. Craydilly, yeah, the Cray one. It's unfortunate there's limited slots for everything. Selby ends turn with, what's 11 plus 27? 38. Then what's happening? Skarm baits HP fire. Swap to well, the crying, the begging Gligar. Yeah, I think that one's pretty good too. I wish it was like would show a little bit easier what it's going on because it's tiny, but I like it. Swap to Arrow on, or yeah, HP fire. Arrow comes in and Arrow takes wow, not that much. 14% from HP fire. So at this point, Arrow's only taken, yeah, 35 from this. I guess it would have to be double crit. But or if this one doesn't crit, we're chilling because that idea what does like 70. Yeah. And then what is Arrow holding? Oh, I guess, oh no, Arrow holding a citrus covers that, right? I think we talked about this yesterday. If Arrow gets crit, then on the first move, that would proc citrus and they would be good on this. And I think that might affect baiting a first move as well. Arrow is holding a citrus so that even if the first move they swap in on is a crit, they should still survive crit coming in on this move, or at the very least, yeah, I think I don't need to caveat it. And then actually, I'm going to put this up because this section's already a little girthy. I'm going to put that up here. Celebi ends turn with 44%. Okay. Arrow clicks fly. Celebi's move misses. Celebi ends turn with 50%. Arrows fly hits and does 60%. And Celebi dies. Is KO'd, sorry. Yeah, so what would be the additional healing would be an extra 5% if Giga Drain crits on this one. So I think, yeah, we're good regardless of the crit in this line as well. Arrow baits in the final Mon Raikou. And I guess I'm just gonna, because this one's gonna be steering based on HP. The final Mon of this fight is going to potentially be a ton of steering based on the health remaining on Jolteon. Bring Tangela for the culture. Yeah, let me wipe this. Let me change this entire plan just for the culture. Jolteon, Gligar, and Waba. Is that already an hour of Pokemon Jazz? Jesus Christ. I've just been typing up a storm. The rough plan here is as follows. Jolteon, T-Waves, Raikou, Gligar comes in and KOs with EQ. Waba can also Encore moves. Actually, so, because we were talking about this yesterday that, we were talking about this yesterday that, what's Starmie's health going to be like? Is Starmie cool taking a hit in Power Water? Yeah, we were talking about this yesterday that we could do some interesting things. I think the only guaranteed line would be... Actually, is this guaranteed? If we're able to para Raikou, and it's not full para... Let me think about this for a second. So... So, Jolteon comes in, we para Raikou. Then it is effectively... random move. I guess, and that's, it's not guaranteed. Oh, no, it would be guaranteed. What am I thinking about? No, I don't think it would be guaranteed. Because my mind was saying if we can... This paras, then on the swap, we get T-Bolt. If we got on the swap, we'd get T-Bolt. Then... Oh, no, that would be guaranteed. If Waba's still at full health... Okay, yeah. Because here's what would happen. I guess it would... No, that would just be straight up guaranteed. Okay, let me... But, I mean, we still need to dodge 2 crits with Jolteon. Because Jolteon comes in, paras this. Then, with Jolteon coming out... coming out of Jolteon, it would either be T-Bolt or Crunchier. And if it is T-Bolt coming out, then this is... we're not going to have Soft Sand. If it is T-Bolt coming out, then we are guaranteed... The arrow is the stats you get always from trading. So it's always this, which you do because that it hits all the things it needs to hit. So say it's T-Bolt coming out, it's not full para. If that's the case, then we swap to Wobbuffet at full health because it's either going to full para again, which means Thunderbolt was the... That's how Encore works. Encore, if it full paras, if we encored, it would encore the last move it used, right? Encore fully paralyzed. Last move successfully used, right? Let me see. Encore can be used successfully any turn after the opponent went to sleep using rest as long as it doesn't use sleep top 4. Yeah. Yeah, so 4 side. I'm seeing the one guaranteed line for Raikou. And tell me if this would work the way I'm intended. So, Jolteon comes in, is able to successfully para Raikou. So, we swap into Gligar, no matter what. If on the swap into Gligar, it's T-Bolt, then we can go into Wobbuffet. Because the 2 options that are going to happen is it's going to click Hidden Power Water or it's going to full para. If it's Hidden Power Water, we Encore, because Waba's faster while this is paralyzed. We hit Encore, because if it's Hidden Power Water, we're not dead to double crit. If it's T-Bolt, we came in on a full para, so we're not dead to full para from T-Bolt. And then if we're encoring T-Bolt, we go back in the Gligar and we kill. If we're encoring Hidden Power Water, we go into Starmie and we can kill in 3 most likely. And then even if we don't kill in 3, or kill in 2, or the encore goes short, we have guaranteed T-Bolt that we could come in and kill with Gligar guaranteed. But that would have to be exactly T-Bolt on the swap. If it's full power on the swap, we just swing with Gligar. But that would work the way, because we'd be encoring those 2 moves. Yeah. The only for sure... Yeah. No, but the problem is, unless Starmie's, it's super, super low health. Yeah. Well, what? No, actually, know what we would do on the Starmie line, because, what we would do on the Starmie line, because I think this would work in 2 Encore, is we would, because we need to be at least 93 to bait, 92 to bait guaranteed Giga Drain, so we're going to be at least 92. What we would do is we'd come in on the Hidden Power Water, we'd recover turn 1. We would recover turn 1, we'd hit Waterfall the turn after, and then we just make sure that the thing we're baiting coming in is T-Bolt, because then we could go guaranteed T-Bolt, Or very likely guaranteed T-Bolt, because then we can go back into Gligar. And even if it's Crunch T-Bolt, actually, all we need to do is make sure we're not beating him Power Water to go back into Gligar. Yeah. Exactly. Because Gligar literally just needs Starmie to hit one Waterfall. But again, we'd need, like, specifically, because getting guaranteed T-Bolt here is going to be tough as well. Yeah. But that's cool that we at least have a for sure line here would be getting T-Bolt. Oh no, that I just was getting off Soft Sand. He's actually going to have a Lumberry. Getting T-Bolt on would be parrying T-Wave, Jolteon, then swapping into Gligar on T-Bolt, and then encoring with Waba. If it's locked into HP Water, Starmie wins. Starmie plus Gligar, this wins. And if it is locked into T-Bolt, Gligar wins. Yeah. Ugh. Yeah. This makes that there's like a handful of ways. I mean, it really, if Jolteon gets the power down, we're in a really good spot. If I was really gambling, man, I would click Sing on Starmie in that slot. Which, I mean, Sing's probably going to be our... I can't think of another move we would put on Starmie. I mean, on Jolteon. Like, I don't think there's another move we would put in Jolteon's fourth slot. Like, I don't think we're going to use Thunder anywhere. Our hidden power is Dragon. That's not going to get used. Hyper Beam's not going to do shit. Flash. Yeah, it's of course Flash. I mean, it could be Attract. I don't think there's, like, specifically Attract tech. Zapdos genderless? I guess legendaries... Are the beasts always genderless? I don't remember. I can't think about it off the top of my head. Yeah, but I don't think there's ever anything we're using this last slot on Jolteon. Sing question mark. Anyways, that's fight 1. See, the problem is I don't know if I'm going to keep up the same level of... Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to grab every TM we can get. I'm going to grab that. Like, that's my plan, is to just do that before we walk in. Just to make sure we have everything on the table. Jolteon is just clicking T-Bolt in this fight, so we're going to do this. We can make these boxes. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just grab that shit just in case you need it. I'd rather be over-prepared than under-prepared, or at least have a line available to me. Okay. What's my little write-up for this? This... Guess there's some positive side to having the hardest 2 fights at the beginning. right? Anyways, this fight is for sure the second sketchiest with the big pain in our neck being this gator. The 10% chance, the potential for disaster with Jolteon either straight up dying to most hydro pump crits or getting 10% frozen by Ice Beam absolutely sucks. But having the out with Starmie for that second possibility gives some, but not a lot of reassurance. Yeah. Okay. And I'm assuming if we hit a better Jolteon, this would be a little less risky. Oh wait, that's in the third fight. Never mind. This fight isn't that sketchy. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'll just remove this because that wasn't true. I got that storylines to look out for type beat for this shit. Nope. Erectile dysfunction. Okay, before we jump into writing down what we do for this fight, I would like to play something. Let's play Wordle. All right, Move Man. Get ready to be mad yet again. I'll see you on the other side. Today, we are a gamer. I feel like we've been getting a lot of this lately. 2 letters, and then I just go crazy off the beaten path with trying to figure out what the hell we're going to do. Let's go with the funny answer of Gamer Clout. Okay, ends in T. I would like to get a few more letters. We can't go funky. Going Cloud is annoying because we can't go Scout funky. But we'd like... Shiny, I think, is a really good third guess to get letters off the board. And then hopefully with that, we can get to where we want to be. Cool. So we've eliminated a ton of letters. No, it ends in T. What could come before? I mean, it could be like a 3-letter ends in like rat. Or the R could be in the second one. But I'm thinking of like 3 letters that ends in AT, right? Brat. Rat. Brat. It's Brat. Brat Summer. Because we're all out of vowels. It's only going to be an A. I guess it could be like A. A-T, right? Ooh, could it be carrot? No, it couldn't be carrot because we eliminated the C. Barrett? I mean, this would, if we have a guess that, oh, well, we already know the A is not there, so it wouldn't be this. So, yeah, where it either starts with A. I assume this. This has to be the most likely. And then it's like a 3-letter, like something like F-R, or like, I mean, it could be like that, but I don't know what would be like craft. Oh, what about draft? That seems pretty good. This might just be our word. Beautiful. Just a little bit of process of elimination and we got there. Doesn't see the yellow. I can't. I'm colorblind. What up, H-Bomb? Thanks, Omi. Yeah, we're just taking a break because we're being a little intense with the prep. A little bit intense. Oh, I don't even have Streamlabs open. I need to open up Streamlabs or Streambot. I also need to share this sheet too, so I can do that. You guys can look at it while I'm running the run, and so I can share. So if anyone wants like inspiration for prepping for theirs, yeah. Can I change my desktop background? I like the default one because it's boring and not distracting. Goat bomber guy. Foresight the goat. Foresight is the goat. I'm so excited to win my Elite Four on Saturday and then raid Foresight stream and then watch Foresight win on Saturday. It's going to be a great day for winning Elite Four round 2. I can't wait for in the Hall of Fame to have my name right next to Foresight. That's the dream. When I was born, that's what I was hoping for. Anyways, fight 2. Watch me wipe, you mean? Nah. You gotta believe. Do we need Magnet to hit this range? Believe we do. I don't know if Jolteon does... I forget if Jolteon does anything else. Yeah. Because there's 2 rolls that don't kill, so we're not fucking with that. We do not fuck with that. Baits and Muck. With T-Bolt while holding Magnet, Baits and Muck. Yeah. It's very, like, traditional. Very traditional team. The Scarm's not great, but it does what it needs to do. This is not... We got a zip code Skarmory out here, but it does what it needs to do, and that's all that matters. It's got the right typing. Then Jolteon baits Sludge Bomb. We swap into Gligar. Gligar... Yeah. Gligar comes in and... against Muck, Gligar comes in, takes... And Gligar takes 16%. Gligar clicks EQ. There is... What are we holding? We're holding Lum because we have to avoid the Quick Claw burn. Gligar. I don't know what I just did. Gligar. No, why is the font so small? I just wanted to do this. Gligar. Skarmory isn't steel flying. I'm cooked, yeah. Gligar is holding a Lum Berry to avoid getting... Oh, wait, no, we're not... I guess we kind of do... We're using this guy later for something else, right? Yeah, for potentially Zapdos. So there's a world where we'd want to, if everything was more perfect, that we could go specifically the anti-burn berry, but losing all that health to poison is not Pog as well. Yeah, gonna go cook. I'm gonna go cook as well. Enjoy the rest of your night, Moon Man. Hopefully I'll see you on Saturday for Elite Four Round 2. Avoid getting poisoned and or burned from Quick Claw. Ooh, it's the chili dog day. God bless your stomach. Fire Blast. If we get double status, it's a likely wipe, but surely that never happens. Cool. Gligar clicks EQ to do 80% to Muck. Gligar takes 28% from Fire Blast. Well, maybe you could choose to not do that, right? Yeah. I guess we really want this Fire Blast to not hit because, I mean, we do want Gligar to contribute against the Zapdos. I mean, it could still flinch here, could kill in 2, could come in on double teams. Like, there's things could go out, and it's not being dead to... if the Fire Blast is a normal roll, and these are both highest damage rolls. If those are both highest damage rolls, we take 44. We would probably, it would have to be like max roll, crit, or I guess any one of those to crit for this to be a potential death. But swap into Arrow on Fire Blast. Swap into Arrow, and Arrow takes 15% from Fire Blast. Arrow is holding a Lum to avoid getting burned by this. Fire Blast also has the potential to miss, which would be ideal, especially if Sludge Bomb Quick Claw happens on the next turn. But I'm obviously putting like most probable things in here. I'm gonna, like, you can't put everything in, plan out every line. You'd give yourself a fucking brain aneurysm. So I just do like most probable things. And us not getting Quick Clawed is the most probable thing. Arrow then is able to KO, but it doesn't end the world. KO with Rock Slide. And baits in Caesar. It doesn't matter what he baits. This should be Scarm. Arrow. Baits Metaclaw, swap in the Scarm. Scarm 1v1s with Rest Talk, Rest, and Drill Peck set. Attack, boost from Metal Claw, and back to, and crits do make this potentially scary, but attack boost for medical and crits do make this potentially scary, but Scarm, what they just need. Scarm needs 4 drill pecks to hit, plus they're faster when Quick Claw doesn't proc. Eventually, Caesar KOs this guy and baits in Zapdos. Cool. Whatever. Baits Zapdos, based in Zapdos. Skarmy baits T-Bolt, swap into Gligar. Yeah. yeah, I think that this is pretty effective, pretty detailed. I don't think we need to say anything more than that, right? Because, yeah, Skarmory's going to be in when Zapdos comes in. Unless we are, like, literally dead, is going to be baiting T-Bolt, which Gligar gets a free swap. And then we're in the world of, do we get 30% Rock Slide flinches? Does it click Double Team? How much health does Gligar have from the previous interaction with Mach? Like, big question marks. But they can do stuff. Drill Peck Hidden Power Grass is fine for Jolteon to swap in on. Is there anything else we'd want Jolteon to have? I don't think Jolteon ever clicks third move here. I mean, we could really power them if we wanted to. Jolteon baiting random move is kind of sketch. I mean, Gligar can come back in on random move. It's a random move with a priority in Thunderbolt. Yeah. And I guess we could go... I mean, we could go into... I don't know if Waba is being used for anything else in this fight. Waba can maybe do something against Mew. Oh, Waba is the bailout swap bag of HP for Starmie to reset drops. Everline for Waba can do something versus Zapdos? No. Unless it came in on a double team. But yeah, we're not going to fucking do a counter mirror coach shit against a Pokemon with double team. That's a big dumb... That's a way to get lost. Yeah. Yeah. And then same thing with this. So, yeah, likely that kills and then brings in Suicune, clicking random damaging moves. Starmie can come on either of those. Starmie has a Lumberry to avoid dying. Thunderbolts. I think Starmie's moveset is going to be Thunderbolts. I mean, Waba's moveset. Do I have Waba's moveset written out? Because we know exactly... There's no variation on what Waba's moveset is going to be. It has been the same thing because it can only be this thing. We don't have to worry about anything about that. It's always going to be counter, Mirror Coat, Destiny Bond, and Encore. Cool. And we can put that down for Waba for all of these fights. Because it's going to be the same shit every time. Big Boss leads that fight. Who's not coming? Oh. Skarmory doesn't have any role in the last fight. Cool. Let's see. And then, yeah, Starm... I know Starm's clicking... What order is Starmie's moves? Is Starmie clicking Psychic in any of these fights? I don't think so. I was going to say... Starmie... Why do you have Thunderland here? I'm going to write it in the same waterfall. Blank. I'm going to leave that move for cover. Thunderbolt. Is Jolteon's written in the right order as well? No, it should be this order. I just want them, one, in a consistent order and matching how they look in game. Just makes it easier for everybody. And by everybody, I mean me. Cool. All right, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be Psychic, but we're just not doing that. There. I don't think anyone's getting status, pre-status as well, so I can mark this. Delete 2 columns. Nope. not what I wanted. I guess those being there, that's not gonna do it either. I think because those are, is there a way to unmerge? Merge. Yeah, but it's gonna be fucking annoying to do this. I guess I should do it now, so it looks better. Not when it looks better when I do this, but we do that. Delete column, and then we can remerge. Merge. Merge those. Merge those. Yeah, I think that's what I want to do. And then fix it to be this. Nope. Just cleaning up everything for consistency, you know? Definitely not. I don't know if I'm going to, like, truly do this for everything. Like, we're going to get down to super detailed last fight. I just like to, like, it gives me a little bit of peace of mind to do this. And gives me something to do today. Mint to do. Simpler thing to say and a simpler thing to do. Cool. All right. Where were we? I think we're at the end of fight 2. Yeah. Starmie, Waba, Skarm should be able to win it. Skarmory in front of Mew. Starmie in front of Mew, they're just clicking Waterfall. Waba in front of Mew, they'd be clicking either Encore or... I guess Encore really wouldn't help. Waba's main goal here is to provide a swap on Psychic Spidef drop. Waba's main role in this fight is to provide a safe swap out of Starmie in case they get Spidef dropped by Psychic. Roll whatever, okay. Yeah. Insert row below, merge this. And do that. Actually, no, I want this to be white. Starmie is the all-star for this fight, being able to solo the last 2 members on Koga's team because of their unique typing and access to recover. Waba can additionally provide support if they are put into a pickle by Spidef drops. Cool. Spelling is hard. Okay, that's all of Koga's fight. Bruno fight. Starmie clicks. Starmie starts the fight, clicks Waterfall with Mystic Water. Starmie, I can just add in here instead of Waterfall with Mystic Water to Oko and Bates and Heracross. Starmie beats Mega Horn, swapping the Skarm, then Gligar. Starmie, Mega Horn, Skarm. Open the Skarm, then Gligar. Skarm takes Scarm takes how much? 15% from Mango Horn. Baits. Submission. Swap into Gligar, and Gligar takes 16%. From submission. Cool. KOs with Wing Attack and Baits and Gator. Gator's clicking Hydro Pump or Ice Beam. Swap into Jolteon to avoid getting hit by a rope. It's not 50-50. Ice 50 is screwed. Jolteon KOs. Yeah. I need counter. Yeah, I think I saw Tamori talking about it today, or was talking about it when I was looking up stuff about them only seeing counter being clicked 3 times ever. I would rather it not. I mean, is it just like it factors in if you've clicked a move recently, right? That's pretty much it. If you've clicked a physical move, and then question mark when it actually procs. This is the whole spiel on Gator proc, but as long as it doesn't get fucked, Jolteon kills here, baits in Kanga. Kanga's clicking effectively random move. If you use 3 different physical moves, but that can't be the whole story. Yeah, exactly. Like that would basically never happen then. Scarm shouldn't be dead. Jolteon, for our purposes, is baiting random move here. Swap to Scarm. Scarm shouldn't be dead. The double edge crit here, plus there's a chance Kanga clicks Kangaskhan. Scarm. Mud Slap till we get full safe 6-act drop. We're going to bold this because this is or actually we should highlight this. We want to highlight this whole cell. Can I please, or I guess to do that, I do it this way. Mud Slap is a new move for this fight, so we're going to make sure to teach it before. Where we go? Toxic it. Then, yeah, Starmie baits either steel, so we're going to slowly chip it down with Mud Slap, and act drop it, then use Toxic. We don't Sleep Talk. Yeah, because even if we I guess we are slower. I mean, yeah, yeah. I guess it is kind of annoying if we like Toxic it too soon, right? I mean, ideally what happens, and us being slower kind of sucks. We'll just say ideally. Because that's the question, though. Like, if we take 2... well, actually, can we stall it out of double edges? How much PP? 15? But then it has Rock Slide, which it could just after... Well, I mean, that's still not great, right? Because we're pretty much always going to be dead to 2 turns of... We're almost always going to be dead to 2 turns of 2 back-to-back double edges, right? 2 back-to-back double edge crits. And the sketchy thing about sleep talking is if we Toxic it too early. But I mean, still we're fine. I mean, we just want this thing to eventually die. And getting Mudslap Act Drops is good for making Starmie safer in case it's the Steelix line. I guess our two major priorities is that Skarmory is awake. Yeah, it's Skarmory is awake is our biggest, most important thing. Because the sleep turns, I believe, reset if you swap out. But what happens here is going to be dependent on what Sleep Talk throws at us. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, and then we still have we have our branching paths where if it's the final Pokemon, because Starmie baits, if Starmie's in while this thing dies, it's going to bait one of these two. If Starmie's in against Steelix, it's most likely they take Rock Slide. If Starmie's in against Steelix, there's a world where, I mean, if it brings in Steelix and it misses, or Rock Slide doesn't do an insane amount of damage, oh, Earthquake. I'm missing Earthquake. Okay, now that it's never safe. It's never 100% safe. If it misses, it's pretty safe. Because it'd have to be exactly like higher roll, quick claw proc crit. I mean, in a perfect world, though, we want this guy to come in. So then we can go into Gligar and kill with 2 wing attacks. Yeah. What if is there ever a world where Screech is better here? No, because no quick claw proc wing attack crit. Actually, maybe. Well, no, it's going to be the last Pokemon, so it won't explode. Nah. Yeah, so there's never, ever a reason to do that. Because we can always crit and get that here. Yeah, we just would want to get the damage regardless. This isn't going to have Drill Peck, it's going to have Mudslap. Yeah, because getting the drop wouldn't help us at all. And I guess there's a world where, like, nah, I don't think this guy gets put in a skate. Most likely, no. Yeah, we should just do that. Yep, and then that would get us to Karen. Lugia hits Air Blast, which does, we want, I guess in this situation, Mineral would be the worst case scenario. But I think Mineral always kills, so it doesn't matter how little damage we do, right? Waba clicks counter. Lugia hits Air Blast for... I guess hypothetically too. Huh. Skarmory wins this 1v1 as well. Ah, no they don't. No they don't. No they don't. I lied. I was getting too big for I was smoking that crack cocaine. They don't win that. No. Lugia hits Air Blast. Waba takes 38%. It's also a high crit move, right? Waba is holding Lum to avoid the secondary statuses. that Arrow Blast can do. Wabo counters back, baits in T-Tar. T-Tar is Aeroblast a high crit move as well? Yeah. So high crit Aeroblast would be annoying because this could potentially be Ancient Power. But we're going to... Ancient Power wouldn't kill Scarm. Does Scarm do anything else in this fight? Oh, Scarm, it just needs to be high enough to not be dead to Pursuit and then can kill that, yeah. Baits and T-Tar, baits likely Crunch. Going to Scarm on Crunch. And Scarm takes 25%. Baits T-Bolt, swapping the Gligar and T-Bolt. Click Screech, take an AP, and then kill with that. We've done the math. We do Screech here because Gligar is still faster after an AP boost and can still OHKO after that same boost. Baits and Sneasel. Sneasel's baiting random moves. Effectively random moves. Drop into Starmie. It's 20% the max. We'll go, yeah, we'll swap, take 22. Starmie takes 22%. Oop. And I open up a new tab. Starmie then made Shadow Ball, swapping the Arrow on that. Arrow takes, yeah, 40%, not dead to crit. And KOs with Rock Slide. And then Arrow baits in Gengar. Always going to be dead to Explosion. Going to be baiting Ice Punch Thunderbolt. Swapping the Jolteon. Jolteon's not dead to any crits. Is still dead to Explosion. Jolteon takes 30. Then baits Ice Punch, Fire Punch, which we switch into Starmie on. Oh, we do click Psychic. This is where we click Psychic. Yeah, so Starmie is... Starmie's moveset is already set up. Rawfall, Psychic. Yeah. Not that I had any real major doubts that this was going to be Starmie's moveset, but... Yeah, now we can officially lock that in. Cool. Cool. Does Skarmory, I assume, still wants Sleep Talk? The set we're using on the fight before this. Yeah. And the only thing they would be able to change here would be grabbing Protect, which I don't think benefits us at all. Nope, we don't want it to be transparent. We want it to be white. Yeah, actually I don't think we're doing much of move changing throughout this. Where were we? Starmie comes in on Ice Punch, Fire Punch. I guess if Starmie does get double status tier, we would be getting fucked. But they shouldn't. Skarmory is taking just damage here. I mean, Arrow's just taking damage here. I I think we want citrus on arrow based on the moves they're baiting. Yeah, because they're going to take a 40% here. So this would maybe affect baits. I don't think it would matter. Yeah, because Jolteon is the one. Yeah, Jolteon's also just taking baits on this fight. So that's cool. We need fly on arrow for one of these fights. So yeah, this is rock slide fly. Is that for fight 1? Yeah, so that's definitely at least those 2 moves. Rock slide fly, because that's not going to get changed. Cool. Jolteon takes that, baits back in the Starmie, then KOs with Psychic. Then it goes into Umbreon. It's gonna, if we are dead to Pursuit Shenanigans, we click Recover. But as soon as we're able to get in, as soon as Starmie is able to get out of here, I mean, we always are dead to like Crit Pursuit. But as soon as Starmie gets out of here and Caesar gets in, we win. Because Caesar cannot die to this. And then once it gets to the point where Starmie could come back in to kill, we do that because Starmie can... Starmie's going to see this last tick go down. And also it's nice that Starmie's not going to be able to take any damage because the only thing it could click that would hurt this guy would be Pursuit. And then ideally, again, it's either... Yeah, we want Starmie to come in on the turn that Toxic Takedown would kill. So that, because the last Pokemon is Houndoom, and we can outspeed and kill with that. And if we like slightly get it wrong, we have the chance to either get bowed out by Mud Slap, Act Drop, Miss on Pursuit, or I guess in that situation we could also hit Recover, right? And we're not switching out. Yeah, so there's like a million ways that we don't die. I think the only sketchy thing here is like Starmie coming out, right? And then that kills, and then yeah, we have. And then red is basically red. Yeah. Skarm, if it does survive to this fight, which it should, I think the Pokemon that are risky to die are Gligar and Jolteon. Yeah, it's Gligar and Jolteon, actually. But yeah, if we make it to this fight with 6 Pokemon, I'm pretty sure it's guaranteed to win, which is awesome. But yeah. I think that's pretty much it. Let me add this to Streamlabs. Add this to StreamerBot. I think, is this command still active? Would this work if I sent it? It does, but it's the wrong link. It's the old link. Let me make this public. Cool. Let me change this. Don't think the YouTube bot. I need to like reconnect the YouTube bot. Okay. No, I don't want to close StreamerBot because we need to check that it works. One more time. Cool. Beautiful. So people can look at that and see what my plan is. All right, I think we're pretty much set. I'm going to do like the collection of more berries and moves. I guess we need to do this, right? Skarmory's moveset coming into this is going to be Drill Peck, Rest, Sleep Talk. Is this going to be in the right order? I don't think it. So we're going to do that. No move. This is important. I don't see. I think Sing's a good bailout thing. Don't think we're clicking. Oh. Earthquake, Wing Attack. Is this in the right order? Not. Where's this? I don't think we're ever clicking Crunch, right? I'm gonna put italics on this. And for the last fight, we go... Instead of crunch, hyper beam. Scary face. I think we'd probably go quick claw for Skarmory to do crazy. Yeah, I guess there's a world where like quick claw Skarmory gets toxic. Oh, and then they would die. I think whatever they would come on, they just die. Quick claw protect, yeah. Yeah, I think that's the only thing that we change here. Yeah, and Skarm is just gonna have the same moveset that they have from here. All right. Let's copy these movesets down for Arrow, and then I think we're chilling, honestly. No move. Sing. Yeah, we copied the movesets down for Arrow and just put no move in those slots. Cool. Sing. No move. Nope, don't add a full additional bugging table. Not bold. Cool. Yeah, that is it. We are all prepped for the Elite Four. I've done everything I could. Well, I mean, I got to do this stuff off stream and get like the moveset set up and get all the berries. So like, but everything I'm going to do on stream for it is done. Let's play a few daily games and then call it a day. Let's see if our streak of annoying connections continues. Pick a card. Any card, memory, thing you remember, drumstick, playing music or for eating ice cream, mallet, drumstick, bow, and pick. They are all things that help you play a musical instrument. Accessories for playing an instrument. Cool. Corn on the cob. Lincoln the president. Lincoln the car. Lincoln the logs. Wing. Is like food you eat with your hands, maybe? Biscuit wing. Tusk stained. Ear. Tusk. Elephant, memory, and trunk are all elephant-related things. Distinctive features of an elephant, okay. Branch, division, wing, limb. Which leads us with these. I am unsure. Words misspelled in new metal band names? That's an insane category. I'm glad we did not have to figure that one out. To the mini. Oh boy. A full. Actually, sometimes the full box ones are easier. Word in front of the. Don't know. Degree. Like the letter J alphabetically. Middle. Butts to Brits. Food you might like. Pasta. Downright. Darius. It leans. Milky coffee order would be a latte. I've seen better. Okay. Don't know. Arse? Okay. Oh, it's A team. Meh. 10th state poll? Pal? Downright. Utter? just missed. I knew it had to be a vowel there, and I wasn't thinking. I wasn't thinking about the words. I was thinking that we just needed a vowel. Unfortunately. Guess the game. Not a damn clue. Life is Strange 2. Had no clue. Harmonies? Is that the one? Okay. Ziggy Stardust, Starman, Heroes, and Major Tom. Bowie? There's a Starman. Or are we going like groups maybe? Aladdin Sane. There Goes My Hero. Iggy Pop, Starman, or Ziggy Stardust, Rocket Man. What would be... Are they like... Are we just going all heroes on these? Okay, heroic songs. That's a harder category? I'm trying to see if there's one that's like personas. Are these all Bowie's things? Cosmic Girl, maybe? Not a clue then. Iggy Pop, Queen, 9 Inch Nails. I think I'm cooked. Are these... Yeah, I don't know if it's not Starman, Major Tom. Is that also a Bowie thing? I already guessed that. Nah. Spaceman? Nah, I have no clue. Bowie collaborators, spacemen and women, Bowie's fictional characters. That's putting all three of these together. I guess because it's like Bowie's birthday. Yeah, that's probably why. Anything else I want to play? Oh, I gotta play Bandle. No thanks. All right. 1965. Easy. Drums and bass. I have not a clue. I feel like with the guitar I'll be able to get it though. I do not know. I mean, it's very 60s. I have a feeling adding additional instruments is not going to help me. What is it? Oh, it's Help! Oh my god, really? I'm mad that I didn't get that sooner. Oh, man. Unfortunate. Pokidoku, I think is the only thing we got left. Alola Middle Evolution, good luck. Alola Ground. Alolan Diglett, Alolan Fairy. This is the whatchamacallit generation. Ultra Beast. I should be able to think of one Ultra Beast. Middle Evolution, Normal, Pidgeotto. Middle Evolution, Grass, Gloom. Play with these. Normal Ground is a thing that exists? Well, I'm not getting that one. Ground, Grass, Tort. Terra. Grass Fairy is the Mushroom? I believe the Mushroom is. It's like Fung, maybe? Is it fungus related? shroom. Will it give it to me a shroom? I know what it is. I just don't know the name. What up, Overtail? Synodic. That's the guy I'm looking for. What you hit? Very normal. I don't know that one either. Normal ground definitely cooks me. Incineroar. What's Incineroar's middle evolution called? The one that's also been used competitively. Ends in like let, right? Oh, Fletch Finder actually might work. Nope. Okay, I'm ripping that. The Volt. Ooh, you hit that immediately? Let's go. Torracat. Yeah, I want to remember that. Oh, I guess I could have done a lowland form, like a lowland Graveler middle one. Normal Fairy. Is no, it's just this line and that one. I forget that this is also normal. Weird as hell. Diggersby. That's one I have to. And Ursaluna. Hell yeah. What? I think that's it for things I gotta do today. Alright, gamers. You are not gonna see me for the next 2 days, but a pure reminder, well, I guess also a reminder that Foreside's doing their Elite Four Round 2 tomorrow after me, but I'm doing my Elite Four Round 2 on Saturday, 12 p.m. Eastern. We're gonna bring this team. We're going to try our damnedest to win. If we win, then who knows what comes next. If we don't, it's more Crystal Kaizo. Ooh, a triple 31. Dude, Tenta's so good. Tenta's so good in that game. Yeah, but inshallah we win and we get to play something else. If not, I mean, I like this game, but I think it would be pretty soul-crushing to get to the end and lose. Anyways, gamers, I wish you the best of luck with the rest of your day. A reminder, again, there won't be a stream tomorrow or Friday, but at noon, we're ripping it. Hope you continue getting good luck on your run, Overtail. Forside, I wish you the best of luck on your run as well. I've been your boy Saves Untitled. If you want to take a look at my prep document, it's over here at !prep. If you want to follow or the best place to keep up to date with everything going on, it's !Discord. Anyways, I've been Shave is Untitled, and I'll see ya on Saturday when we will beat Crystal Kaizo, or you will see my soul leave my body live on stream.